Ted, the primary narrator and owner of the home, is one of the main characters. Ted is a mysterious character who has a tragic past that he only dimly recalls. He experiences frequent blackouts and thinks he is being monitored by an evil entity he refers to as the Window Man. Ted is constantly afraid and takes great care to keep himself safe. Dee, a woman on the lookout for her missing sister Lulu, who she thinks was Ted's victim. In an effort to learn the truth, Dee moves in close by and becomes friends with Ted. Olivia, Ted's daughter, who offers a divergent interpretation of what happened. Her chapters shed more light on Ted's mental state and the mysteries of the house. The novel's plot is presented via alternating points of view, chiefly that of Ted, Dee, and sporadically Olivia. Ted has a solitary existence, only leaving his house to get supplies. He avoids mirrors, drinks only bottled water, and has boarded up most of the windows, all of which give the impression that he is acting erratically. While Ted is aware that some of his actions are peculiar, he feels that they are vital to defending Olivia and himself against the perilous Window Man. As the plot develops, Dee's narrative is revealed, describing her preoccupation with tracking down Lulu. She decides to spy on Ted because she thinks he's the kidnapper and might also be the murderer. Readers are led to doubt Ted's innocence as a result of her portions, which display her sadness, rage, and despair. The distinction between truth and illusion, however, becomes more hazy as the story goes on. Olivia's passages, which frequently have an innocent and childlike quality, gradually make it clear that she is not who she seems. The story takes unforeseen turns as the house's past and the tragic incidents that took place there are revealed. The revelation that Olivia is not Ted's daughter but rather a projection of his shattered psyche is one of the key plot shocks. Due to his difficult background, Ted has a severe case of dissociative identity disorder. One of his other selves, Olivia, stands in for his desire for innocence and purity. He also goes by the alias, the Window Man, which represents his worst anxieties and repressed past. The book also digs into Ted's past, revealing a traumatized upbringing in a mother who had major mental health problems. His psyche was impacted by these events, which helped him develop his various personas. Dee approaches Ted after gathering what she believes to be sufficient proof of his guilt, bringing her pursuit of him to a close. The reality is trickier than she anticipated, though. The real explanation for Lulu's disappearance is connected to Ted's damaged mind and is both tragic and unanticipated. The work repeatedly questions readers' conceptions of reality, utilizing erratic narrators and shifting perspectives to evoke anxiety and confusion. Trauma and mental health. The novel offers a thorough examination of the impact of trauma and the intricacies of mental health via the perspective of Ted's character. It presents a compassionate, if terrifying, picture of a person coping with severe dissociative identity disorder. Obsession. Dee's unrelenting search for the truth, even at the expense of her own health, exemplifies how dangerous obsession can be. Isolation. The story frequently depicts both physical and emotional isolation. The remote house serves as a metaphor for the obstacles characters have put in their way to prevent sincere interactions. The unsettling story, The Last House on Needless Street, skillfully combines psychological thriller and horror themes.